So you know now that strength training as we get older, along with a good level of daily movement and activity and some cardio in there once or twice a week if you can, is great, and that's a fantastic overall routine. What we want to add into that as well, ideally, is some mobility and flexibility work as well. So what I wanted to record for you here is the perfect little routine that you can do in the morning. You can quite literally roll out of bed, plop onto the floor and get started with it. So it's ideal to do first thing in the morning, but you could also tack it on as a kind of pre-warm-up, or you could just do it on one of your rest days. Ideally you would do something like this sort of every day, but obviously that's not practical in real life. So even if it's every other day, even if it's once or twice a week, then that is absolutely fine to start with. And I guarantee, start adding this into your routine a little bit, even if it's on 1 or 2 days, like I said, and you will definitely start to feel the difference in your kind of mobility and flexibility. So let's get started. We're just going to do each stretch for around 30 seconds. So your first one is a cat-cow that you can quite literally roll out of bed and plop onto the floor to do. So you're going to come breathing in, arching your back up to the ceiling, and exhale as you come forward. So inhale and exhale, really lift that chest, get that spine going. This is such a nice stretch to be doing first thing in the morning, or even to start off your warm-ups with. So just going for a few more seconds, and then we're not even going to move. We're going to stay where we are. We're just going to lift up one arm first of all, coming into our thread the needle now. So coming up, just lifting one arm up to the ceiling, looking up towards those fingers and threading it through. We're just going to take a few rotations on one side, and then at this halfway point, we're just going to swap sides. So lifting up the other arm now and threading it through. And lift up, look to the fingers and thread it through. Keep going. It's got time for one more. And coming back to center again, not really moving very much now, just coming slowly up onto your knees, coming forward to a nice low lunge, sinking into that hip, opening up our hips, and then coming back, sitting back into your knee, lifting that front foot for a nice calf stretch, back of leg stretch. So just going to do a few alternations between that. So hips and hamstrings, swapping sides, coming to the other side, and then just push it back, just slowly mobilizing our hips, stretching out the back of our legs. Last one. Then all we're going to do is we're just going to finally come up to our feet now and sink forward, stretching out our calf now, really just sinking into that front foot, pushing that back heel down. Take a nice stretch here. If it's the morning, look, you can take a nice yawn here. Nice stretch, perfect morning stretch. And then we're just going to switch sides. So coming to the other side now, and just pushing back down into that heel, lift the hands, stretch up to the ceiling, take a little stretch out to the sides, and then we're just going to turn it to the front. So switching our stance, and then we're just going to take a nice side stretch over, and you're just going to alternate from side to side, stretching out our sides now, activating our obliques, just stretching them out, coming side to side. Last few seconds. And then roll your shoulders a little bit, clasp your fingers together, stand up nice and straight, push your hands away from you and just drop your head down. You could even add some head rolls here if you wanted, and round the other way. I like to go back, forward and side if it feels a bit crunchy. Coming round, lift the chest now. If you can't get your hands together, just focus on really stretching out your chest here. Nice deep breaths. as we just start mobilising every part of our body. And then we're going to roll one ankle, so we really are just moving our way down, mobilising every single joint. That is what we want to be doing as we get older. And coming back the other way, just doing both feet now. Then we're going to swap sides, just come in with your other ankle. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. So rolling first out one way, back the other way. And our penultimate movement is just going to be getting those hips, opening up those hips. Another place that can get really tight as we get older, so just alternating legs. You can do a little step, 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 really sweeping that knee up and round, getting those hips going. So we're going to come out first, otherwise called open the gate or hip openers. And as we reach that 15-second mark, just coming back in now. So do a little step, step, step in the middle, step, 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 and then that just makes it easier for you to keep your balance and alternate legs. And then we're coming into our last stretch now, so you can grab a resistance band or anything really, a jumper can be used as well, or a cardigan, anything you've got lying around. You just want to make sure you can keep your arms nice and straight, and you're going to try and come all the way round to the back and all the way back again. This is such a good one, especially if you work at a desk all day. Your shoulders tend to be really stiff. This is just really helping you open them up. So you want your arms to be straight, so however much you need to stretch them out, that's fine. If it's still a bit difficult, you can just do this with nothing. Just really try and get that stretching all the way around. Last few. 3, 2, 1. One nice big stretch up. And you are ready to start the day. So give this a go and let me know how you find it.